Namaste, yogis. Namaste, blessed beings. Namaste, warriors of the universe. Welcome to your Vinyasa class for today. Today is a magical day. Today is a magical Monday. So obviously, with all the magic that is around, we have an added full moon coming through today. And I just wanted to incorporate that effort into our class today. And it's a time of each the time of the year. It isn't just the time of the year. This happens every month. But it's the time of the month where we come to a space where we flow through another phase. And this is the magic of what the moon does. It goes through its phases, and each and every time comes back, goes full circle, starts in one place and comes to the end. And the fact that we get to see this on a monthly basis just shows us how much movement is actually happening. We can sit in spaces and times within our own lives and feel like we're stuck, but the moon is just a reminder to remind us that we're constantly moving and we're constantly changing, because your shape and form may be somewhat the same from a perspective of going from new all the way to full, but I'm pretty sure every time you look at her at any time in the month, she looks completely different. She feels completely different. And she always brings about something extremely different. So, excuse me. I just wanted you to bring that forth to today and acknowledge that we've flowed, we've grown, we've changed, and we've brought about space within our lives. We've taken time. We've allowed ourselves to bring something new in, and at this opportune moment today is that space about releasing. We've come full circle. So the beauty about a full moon is that we allow ourselves to release. It's not always about creating that list of what you choose to release, but all the movements and all the work and the footsteps you've taken up till this point right now has brought this change, has brought this release. And I want you to sit with that today and acknowledge that no matter where we walked throughout this time, in this month, we've walked a path that has brought us all the way here, and bringing us all the way here has allowed us to bring that space of change, that space of release, letting it go. Normally over a new moon, we set intentions, and during the full moon, we focus on release. And the irony is, our intention today would be to release. So we're bringing that to the center and forefront of Heart Center today, because we're going to allow ourselves to feel what we're feeling without placing this pressure of thinking that we need to release something. I can imagine we've all had an experience through this time. It's the time of the year whereby we feel a little bit more pressure to reach our goals that haven't been met just yet. We come to a space of time when we're about to hit the final chapter of the year, where we've pretty much experienced a very different type of year that we would have expected. And that word celebration comes to mind, and it has different connotations at this space and time now. For each of us, just within our own households and the households around us that we know, we acknowledge that every space is different. Some of us are looking forward to this time, and some of us may not be so cheerful as we would normally be. So I just want you to take this moment and acknowledge that no matter where you are, no matter where we are, whatever we do, we will do through kindness. Because the more that we allow in this space to bring out that type of magical energy towards all of us, we're all going to experience this heightened magnification of kindness. We all have something going on, and right now, right here, we're about to make sure that we add our magical footprint to today. So, with all of that said now, I wish you a happy full moon today. May the changes in the full moon in Gemini bring everything that you need. May it allow all that you require to release, to go. And may you find all the calm through this space. Because that is all that we require. Calm, peace, and tranquil vibes. Allowing it to come with flow and allowing it to release with flow. So slowly coming into a nice comfortable seat. Today we're going to explore our phases of what we've done in these last couple of weeks. Just acknowledging the different space of each posture, maybe aligning it to different phase of the moon, maybe aligning it to different phase of the month. Whatever it may be, it may be the experiences you've encountered and journeyed through. Just allow this process to keep that magical smile on your face as you tune into all the deliciousness that we bring out through our flow, through our breath, through our heart center. Slowly coming into nice comfortable seated posture as you gently release your hands in the most comfortable position possible, finding length through your spine, feeling the magic of your buttocks connecting to your mat, allowing your shoulders to melt away as we tune in, to tune out, to tune back in to our space, this magical space. As we bring ourselves into this space of silence, we acknowledge all the environmental changes around us right now. Taking in the sounds, accepting them, and synergizing them within our practice for today. Slowly taking in a deep inhalation and sighing it all the way out. Inhale, exhale, release. Final cleansing breath, deep inhalation, sighing it all the way out. So we take this moment to connect, to tune into our frequency, just drawing that energy towards heart center. As we focus into that space of acknowledging, honoring, and allowing whatever is to go, to go. Whatever is to be, will be. As we open up our class with the chanter bomb, slowly drawing in a deep inhalation. Namaste yogis, welcome. May this practice illuminate, may it glow, and may it shine all upon you. Namaste. Alrighty, so from our seated posture, just extending our feet forward as we go into Paschimottanasana. Taking in a deep inhalation as you find length, opening your arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Just placing your hands over your feet. You need to take a slight bend in the knees. Just allow yourself to do so. And just slowly release all the way down as far as you can go. Holding here for 3 breath cycles. Holding here for 1 more. Slowly on your next inhalation, coming back up to center. Stretching your feet forward, placing your hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to come into Purvottasana, but we're going to draw up through 3 breath cycles, going up, coming back down. So we're going to flow through our phases. Alright, just keeping those hands completely pressed up into your mat, making sure that your fingers are extended out wide, extending those feet as far forward as possible. We're going to raise our hips through our breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Beautiful. We're going to go again. Inhalation, drawing all the way up. Exhale, dropping them all the way back down. Beautiful. Using that core, engaging as we go up to inhale. Exhale, release all the way back down. Bringing those feet back up. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, dropping it to the outer edges of the mat as we come into Janushasana. This time we're going to go with our left arm. So just making sure that your buttocks are nicely spread out across your mat, making sure that you're feeling comfortable. Inhale, releasing left arm all the way up. As you exhale, placing it as far forward, connecting to your shin, to your ankle, to your foot. As we release to surrender. This process of surrendering, allowing us to let go, just allowing us to be. We're holding here for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, coming back up to center. Bringing right knee up, extending your foot out. We're going to roll the Purvottasana again 3 times. Inhale. Exhale, release. Just making sure that those shoulders and wrists are in alignment. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. 1 more round. Inhale. Exhale, drawing it all the way back down. Magical. This time bringing your left leg into chest, slowly releasing it to the outer edge of the mat, connecting your foot towards your thigh, making sure that both buttocks are connected to your mat. Deep inhalation, drawing up through heart center. Exhale, release to fold. Just remembering each side we surrender will feel different. Each side has something different to surrender. Inhale, coming back up to center, bringing that left leg all the way back into chest, extending it out. Again, we're going to roll through Purvottasana 3 times. Bring that magic as you release up. Inhale. Exhale, release, drawing all the way back down. Engaging through your Ujjayi breathing. We're slowly warming up here. Inhale. Exhale, drawing it all the way back down. Beautiful. One more round to go. Deep inhalation. Drawing your gaze forward. Line those hips to extend up. And slowly bringing them back down. Inhale, pull your knees towards your chest as you slowly drop your knees to the outer edges as we come into Baddha Konasana. Just making sure that your feet are connected together and just taking a moment to acknowledge what that feels like. You know, sometimes we focus so much on what the structure of a posture is supposed to be. We sometimes forget a little bit what the feeling of the posture is to be. So just taking a moment to engage in that love with your feet. I've said this a couple of times before that our feet and our hands are the energy. Well, I've lost my words right now. They are the energy that relates to the experience. They are the 4 energy centers that experience. There we go. That we experience this human vessel with. And you know, connecting them has such a magical way of recharging everything within us. So just imagining that for this moment in time. As we slowly draw our torso all the way up, finding length through your spine, slowly releasing your hands underneath, placing your hands over your feet as once again we surrender, we allow to be, we allow to flow, and slowly draw all the way down. Holding here for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, slowly coming back up to neutral. We're going to roll. So crossing our feet, slowly rolling all the way over. Coming into tabletop, slowly extending your feet out into a high plank. Drawing up into your first downward facing dog. Just taking this moment to walk your dog out, finding all those little nuggets of space that need extra attention. Just allowing yourself to be, to flow, and to experience what this all feels like right now. We're holding here for 2 more breath cycles. Inhale, drawing your gaze up to the top of your mat as you slowly walk your feet all the way towards your hands, connecting your big toes, slowly folding and holding your Uttanasana. As you slowly take a deep inhalation, coming up vertebra by vertebra. Allowing your head to hang heavy. Slowly rolling those shoulders up, over and around as you come back up to the top of your mat. As we stand tall, we stand in our light, we illuminate through our light. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. We're going to exhale towards the right hand side. Inhale back to center, exhale towards the left. Inhale back to center, exhale fold. Slowly releasing the right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Slowly dropping your knee and tucking toes. Releasing through your low lunge, drawing those arms all the way up, extending into that front knee, creating that beautiful space. Holding here for one more breath cycle. Exhale, release, drawing your hands down, tucking toes, stepping up, releasing left foot to the back, coming through your high plank, dropping knees, chest and chin as you flow all the way up into baby cobra. Dropping your hands back down, tucking toes, releasing back to down dog. Inhale, drawing your gaze up, slowly walking your feet all the way to the top of your mat. Holding your fold. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. Drawing your fingertips to touch, hold, and follow through to heart center, releasing beside you. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. Exhale towards the right. Holding here for one. Inhale back to center. Exhale towards the left. Inhale back to center as you exhale to fold. Slowly releasing your left leg now to the back of the mat, dropping your knee, untucking your toe. Inhale, coming up into your low lunge. Holding here for two more. Just allowing yourself to feel every feeling through this space right now. Slowly exhale, drawing your fingertips down to the mat. Tucking toes, extending right leg back. Dropping knees, chest and chin, flowing through. Baby cobra. Drawing your hands down to the earth. Tucking toes, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, looking up to the top of your mat. Walking forward. Fold. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. Drawing your hands through to heart center, releasing them beside you. Beautiful. Inhale, sweeping arms all the way up. Exhale towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale towards the left. Just making sure that your gaze is all the way up towards your hands. Inhale back to center. Exhale, fold. Slowly drawing right leg to the back of the mat, dropping knee, untucking toes, sweeping those arms all the way up. Holding it up for one more. On your exhale, we're going to tuck our back foot, slowly raising that knee all the way up, coming into your high lunge. Holding here for two. Exhale, drawing your hands down to the earth, stepping left foot back, dropping knees, chest and chin, flowing all the way up. Baby cobra, tucking toes, releasing back to down dog. Inhale, drawing your gaze up, walking your feet towards your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up around your aura. Drawing your hands through to heart center. Releasing beside you. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale towards the right. Drawing that gaze up again. Inhale to center. Exhale towards the left.
Inhale back to center. Exhale, fold. Dropping the opposite leg back. Inhale, sweeping those arms up. Coming into your low lunge. On your next inhale, we're going to tuck our toes. Drop the knee all the way back up. Coming into our high lunge. Just making sure that that front knee is at 90. On your next exhale, drawing your hands down to the earth. Stepping right foot back. Dropping knees, chest and chin. Flowing all the way up. Baby cobra. Tucking toes. Releasing back to downward facing dog. Inhale, drawing your gaze up. Either floating or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. Exhale, releasing them beside you. Beautiful. Hope you're feeling in the zone now. Just like the phases of the moon, we're flowing through these spaces with patience and flow. Experiencing what we feel and just taking what needs to come and releasing what needs to go. Inhale, sweeping all the way up, connecting your hands, flowing over towards the right, holding here for 1. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release all the way towards the left. Inhale back to center. Slowly releasing through a little minor back bend, stretching your arms back as far as they can go. Exhale, fold. Slowly stepping right foot back, dropping it down, coming into your low lunge again. Releasing up, holding for 1. Tucking toes, extending knee up, holding there for 1. Slowly grounding back foot, releasing left hand all the way down to the inside of your left foot, opening up right arm as we come into our extended side angle pose. We're going to hold you for 2. And your next exhale, drawing right hand back down, drawing your gaze forward, and slowly moving a little bit extra forward, making sure that that knee is completely locked, extending forward as far as you can go, allowing your left heel to pop up just a little bit, just playing a little bit with balance. We're not letting anything go, we're just holding through here for 1 more. Exhale, releasing back, planting your foot, taking your left hand, placing it to the outside, extending it back, dropping knees, chest and chin. Baby cobra, drawing your hands back down to the earth, tucking toes, releasing back to downward facing dog. Holding here for 1 breath cycle. Inhale, drawing your gaze up, floating or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. Drawing your hands through to heart center. And releasing them beside you. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release all the way over towards the left hand side. Holding here for 1. Drawing your gaze up. Inhale back to center. Slowly releasing through that minor back bend. Feeling that stretch as you extend your arms slightly overhead. Exhale, release to fold. Stepping left foot back, dropping knee, untucking toes. Extending up into your low lunge. Holding here for 1. And your next inhale, tucking left foot, drawing the knee up, holding your high lunge. Slowly releasing your right hand inside of your right foot, grounding backwards to 45. Extending left arm up and over, extended side angle posture, drawing your gaze towards your left thumb, extending out. Holding here for 1 more breath cycle. Exhale, releasing left hand down. And again, from where we are, we're slowly going to push forward, bringing that right foot slightly up off the heel. And just playing a little bit with balance. Holding here for 1 more. Slowly releasing back. Taking your right hand, placing it to the outside. Extending right foot back. Coming back into down facing dog. Holding here for 1 breath cycle. Inhale, join your gaze up. Either floating or stepping forward. Raising your fingers across the mat, coming up into Utkatasana. Inhale, hands to heart center. Locking those knees, coming back up. Releasing back into Tadasana. Beautiful. Just taking a moment to close your eyes quickly. And just picture yourself at the beginning of this moment. And slowly moving forward, just like the phases of the moon. Imagining that new moon completely being engulfed in light, phase by phase by phase, as you slowly reach full moon. Taking in a deep inhalation and just sighing it all out. Slowly drawing your eyes back open. Beautiful. Alright. Inhale, sweeping all the way up. Exhale to release towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale towards the left. Inhale back to center. We're going to open up into a wide-legged stance. Drawing your hands back through as we come into our goddess pose. You're just extending those knees out to it's like 90, opening them up. We're slowly going to play a little bit while we're here. Alright. Bringing your hands through to heart center. And I just want you to move from left to right as we slowly start to open up. Inhale to 1, exhale to the other. We're going to roll through this 6 times. Okay, halfway there. Just opening that space up for whatever needs to go, or whatever needs to be. Slowly coming back to neutral. Extending your arms out, taking in a deep inhale, lion's breath out. 2 more to go, settling a little bit deeper. Final cleansing breath, deep inhalation. Inhale, hands to heart center. Slowly extending into your right leg, dropping your hands down. As we come into side lunge, slowly drawing hands to heart center. Holding here for 1. As we exhale, using your hands, releasing them to the opposite side. Again, making sure that those toes are pointing up, bringing your hands through to heart center, holding here for 1. Extending back. Slowly drawing back up to neutral. Just making sure that your feet are pointing forwards. Taking your left foot to face the back of the mat. Inhale, both arms up wide. As you exhale, we're going to release through our Trikonasana, Asana. So exhaling forward, releasing left arm down, right arm all the way up. Holding here for 2. Inhale, back up to center. Turning left in, turning right out. Slowly releasing forward. Exhaling your hand all the way down. Left arm all the way up. Inhale, back up to center. Drawing your hands down. Releasing back into your side lunge. Again, bringing hands to heart center. If you can keep the base of your foot completely flat, please allow yourself to do so. Holding here for 1. Slowly releasing to move over to the opposite side. Bringing both your hands back into heart center. Again, holding here for 1. Excellent. Slowly framing your hands to the back of the mat. Extending your foot between your hands. Grounding backwards to 45. Inhale, coming up to warrior 1. Holding here. Exhale, release. Coming back into your side lunge. Moving over to the opposite side. Framing your foot back foot to 45. Coming up into warrior 1 on the opposite side. Exhale, drawing your hands back down to the earth. Again, coming into side lunge, moving all the way over, framing your hands to the back of the mat. And from here, we're going to come into our half moon. So, placing all that weight into your left leg, releasing the right leg out, opening up, right arm, releasing your left hand all the way down to the earth. We're holding here for 2. Slowly releasing, right hand back down to the earth, stepping right foot back, coming back into side lunge, releasing all the way over, framing your hands, weight into the right foot this time as we come into the opposite side. So slowly grounding up, extending left leg out, opening left arm out, drawing your gaze all the way up. Coming into your half moon, holding here for 1 more. Slowly releasing back down, coming back into your side lunge, releasing back to center. Bringing hands into heart center, connecting your elbows into your knees as you come into Malasana. And just taking a moment to move from side to side, making sure that your feet stay grounded. Slowly coming back up to center. Resetting at the top of your mat. Inhale, drawing your hands all the way up. And as you exhale, drawing them through heart center, slowly bringing them back down. Just taking a moment to taking a deep inhale. And just sigh all the way out. Inhale, sweeping those arms all the way up. Exhale towards the left. Hold for one. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Hold here for one. Inhale, releasing all the way back up. Exhale, mind the back bend. Releasing back down to fold. Stepping right foot back. Stepping left foot back. Holding your high plank for 3. One more. Exhale, dropping knees, untucking toes, flowing through, baby cobra. Releasing feet and hands up, extending them back down, tucking toes, releasing back to downward facing dog. Inhale back into high plank, holding for 3. Tuning into your dry breathing. Dropping knees, chest and chin. Flying through baby cobra. Drawing your hands back down to the earth, tucking toes. Releasing back to down dog. Holding it for 1. Inhale, drawing your gaze up, flowing forward. High plank for 3. Exhale, dropping knees, chest and chin, flowing up. Baby cobra, releasing back to downward facing dog. From here, drawing your gaze up, either floating or stepping forward. Coming up to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweeping those arms all the way up. Drawing your hands through to heart center. We're going to release our left elbow to our right knee. Drawing your gaze over your left shoulder, sorry, your right shoulder. Holding here for 2. Inhale back to center, releasing to the opposite side for 2. Inhale back to center, releasing all the way up. And settling back into your Tadasana. Just taking a moment to close your eyes. As we start to feel that fire burning. The fire we've created through our jai breathing. That magical fire that we dance around. And just taking a moment to throw a couple things into that fire. They don't have to be specific. They don't have to be visually decorative. They have to be anything. They have to be nothing. Just throw whatever it is in your hand, through your right, through your left. Taking in a deep inhale. Lion's breath out. Inhale, sweeping your hands across the mat, coming up into Utkatasana. Inhale, hands back to heart center, releasing towards the right hand side. Connect. Holding here for 2. Inhale back to center. Exhale, release to the opposite side. Inhale back to center, releasing back to the opposite side. And from here, we're going to extend the left foot back. Holding here for 2. And the next inhale, we're going to bring that left leg back. Inhale back to center, exhale to the opposite side. Hold for 2. Slowly releasing right leg back. Holding here for 2. Inhale, bringing right leg back. Releasing back to heart center. Raising your fingers, coming up into Utkatasana. Exhale to fold. Releasing right, releasing left. We're going to release through our only chaturanga for today. Going forward, coming up to upward facing dog. Releasing back to down. Just taking a moment to hold here for 5. Holding here for 1 more breath cycle. Inhale, drawing your gaze up. And from here, we're going to come into seated. Beautiful. Extending both your feet out. Inhale, coming up through heart center. Exhale, fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, drawing back up to center, bringing the right knee in, extending it out, connecting it to your thigh, finding length as you inhale, exhale, release to fold. Inhale, coming back up, bringing the right knee in, extending it back out, bringing the left knee in, extending it out. Inhale, finding length, exhale, release to fold. Holding here for 1 more. Inhale, coming back up, bringing that right knee in, left knee in, extending it out, bringing both your knees in, extending them both out to the outer edges of the mat. As you come into Baddha Konasana once again, as we've flown through all the phases, we've come back to neutral, come back to where we were. But right now, we're are less something and we have something more that has been added. So taking this moment as we surrender, releasing your hands underneath, inhale, finding length, exhale for gratitude. Just thinking a little bit deeper. Slowly coming back up to neutral. Extending your legs out. Releasing your hands behind your back. Either elbows to hands or coming into reverse prayer. Just holding Dandasana. Just try not to extend too much into it. Just feeling this broad structure in its beautiful place. You feel that energy dance through heart center for all that we've done through this class today. You might feel a couple shakes. I'm just going through that last part of release right now. Inhale back to center, and slowly from here we're going to release our whole torso back down onto the mat. Extending your feet out to the outer edges, releasing your hands beside you. As you slowly release your breath, coming into your final posture in Shavasana. As you slowly take this time to allow yourself to melt away into your mat. And slowly feel all the magical subtleties that have opened up, that have changed, that have grown. In this moment, we invoke the energies of the full moon. We call upon all the releases that need to go to be and to transform into something new and magical for someone else, somewhere else. May those seeds be planted, may they flourish and nourish as they have served us, may they serve others. And in this space of time, may we glow, may we illuminate, may we shine, may we find all the calm, all the tranquility as the light sets upon us to transform,
and emerge as something new, with something more, filled with light, filled with gratitude, and filled with love. As you slowly start to bring the awareness back into your vessel, gently rolling the thumb across your fingers, finding movement through your toes, gently rotating your wrists and ankles, as you slowly find a deep inhale, stretching your arms overhead, extending your feet forward, as you sigh it all out. Inhale, bringing your knees to chest, just giving yourself a massive hug. Slowly rolling over onto your left hand side. as we tune into this place of gratitude for our journey, for what we've experienced, what we've been given, what's been released, in the power of the full moon. Slowly propping yourself back up into seated posture, drawing your hands towards heart center. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. May everything that we've learned, may everything that we've received be wholesome, be full of light and love. May it capture our hearts, may it hold within, and may it illuminate out. As we close this practice, we're taking a deep inhalation for Om. Om.